Good afternoon. Back out again at South Mountain in Phoenix, Arizona. Doing the Holbart Trail, which is an out and back. It should be about 5 miles with about 1,100 feet of elevation. I just had to bushwhack my way a little bit to get onto the trail because they're doing some construction at the trailhead, but I am on the trail now. It seems like it's a fairly steep ascent. We had some rain overnight, so we might find some areas where it's a little wet. Trying to figure out exactly which way I'm supposed to be going here. I got a little situation here, so I'll put you away and I'll show you a little as I get my way further up the trail. Okay, I have started the ascent portion. I had done this trail months and months back, part of this trail months ago, and the reason I remember it was this was the trail I did. I parked at a different trailhead, but this is part of the trail that I did when my car got broken into at the trailhead. I'm parked at a different trailhead this time, so hopefully the results will be different and everything will be intact when I get back. This gives you an idea of this climb we're in right now. I don't know if this follows the same trail all the way to where I went the last time, or if it cuts off anywhere. So we will see where we end up at the end of this, and we'll go from there. I will give you some more views along the way here. Oh, quick note, it's about 70 degrees out, a bit breezy, overcast. Like I said, we had some rain last night, so I have found a couple of little pools on the rocks. We'll see if there's anything of interest along the way, and I will show you as I see stuff. Here is another view of the ascent. We follow along the side of the mountain that we're on right now, and then we loop around to that side of the mountain, and we head up to the top up there. So we got a little ways to go still. I believe this does take us to where we had gone the last time, to Dobbins Point. There's a little stone building up there. But here is what the trail looks like. It is a beautiful day. Nice to have a little cooler weather. Not overheating as much. And then we switch back to the opposite side over there. I'll give you some more views along the way. And we are still climbing. If we look up there, that is Dobbins Point. Some people up there. There's a stone building. I believe that's where we're heading. So we're getting there. Making some progress, slow and steady. I had a couple of guys pass me a little while ago, heading up the same way. But here's what the trail looks like. So I did break off from the Dobbins Point trail. There was a junction. We went the opposite way, so this is a new area for me now. I think we're going up to, there's a road that leads up here. I think we're going to the trailhead by the road there. I just gotta navigate this little downhill section here. So hopefully when I get to the top up there, there'll be some views and a place for me to sit and have a snack. I will fill you in on once I get to the top. I'm about a half mile away, I believe. I made it to the top of my climb today, and here is a view looking out. There is Camelback, and if we swing around, the peak there that's highlighted by the sun, the tall one there is Paistawa Peak. Those are the two highest points in Phoenix. And then right behind the cactus here is downtown Phoenix. I'm looking over towards the west here, looking out towards the White Tank Mountains and Glendale. Up by the towers and Telegraph Pass. We can't see on the south side and the east side, but This is what it looks like up here. Beautiful views. Time for me to head back down to the trailhead. I'll give you some views along the way. Here's the view heading back down from the summit of our hike for today. You can see possibly Phoenix downtown and Camelback over there. Some nice views of the city. And over on the other peak over there is Dobbins Point. I'm gonna see if I can link the other video for that video in here. See if I can figure out how to do that. But nice little views from up here. You know, I'm not always a huge fan of out and backs, but I'm beginning to grow more fond of them because you know you get one view going out. You know, you see everything going the one way, and then coming back, you see a totally different viewpoint. So I'm beginning to appreciate them a lot more. You know, I didn't, you know, spend a lot of time, you know, stopping and turning around to see what was behind me. So now I can see what the views are like heading back down trail towards the trailhead. And I will give you some more views along the way. Here's another view on the way down, overlooking the city. You can see the trail below us here. It zigzags along the mountain, and then it hooks back on the other side there and goes all the way down. We will see you a little further down the trail. I'm back at the trailhead, finished for today. It ended up being 6.56 miles with approximately 1,300 feet of elevation, and did it in 3 hours and 14 minutes. A good day, a good trail. My car is not broken into, so that's another positive. So, yay. We'll check back in with you. I'll be doing this again in a few days, and enjoy the video.